What's up YouTube, Dad here from Zephyr Wargames, bringing you a very fun and powerful deck, and that is Goku Black with Trio Dangers in. Now this is a very interesting deck. It's all about energy ramping, and by your 4th turn and your opponent's 3rd turn, you reset their energy so they go back to turn 1. Pretty much game from then on. I'm going to take you through the deck. It's very fun, so whether you build it online or whether you build it in real life, it's definitely worth giving a go. Most of the Goku Black stuff's quite cheap. The promos are a little bit expensive, but you can pick them up quite easily if you don't care about rarity and just want them in common. Me and Rob did find this on OC's Finest. So check out their original profile of this. We've kind of adapted it and kind of added our own little take on it. And it's very fun and powerful. And it's quite consistent. When it goes off, you pretty much win the game. But I'll show you at the end how you do that and how quick you can ramp up your energy. But without further ado, I'm going to take you through the deck profile. So we'll start off with the Unawakened side of Goku Black. Once per turn, if you have 2 or more blue energy, choose 1 card in your life and place it into your energy. At the end of that turn, choose 1 of your energy and place it into the drop area. When your life is 4 or less, you may draw 2 cards and flip this card over. Permanent. During your turn, if you have 2 or less life, this card gains plus 5,000 power and double strike. When this card attacks, draw 1 card. So a very powerful leader already. And trust me, by the time you've reset your opponent, it is an all or nothing deck. It does have 2 ways or 2 game wins in it. Wincon, sorry. You've got the Goku Black version, but then you've also got the Trio Dangers where you can lock your opponent out, which is very important, and then build yourself out till you get to these, and then you go a game from there. Anyway, so that's it for the leader. I'm going to take you through the rest of the deck. So we play triple Unstoppable Despair Goku Black Rose. This is the card that resets your opponent's board. So it's an evolve cost of 7. It's got triple strike. When a card evolves into this card, if your leader is Goku Black, choose up to 3 of your opponent's energy and place them into drop area so you can stop them negating this card if they have any in stand. And you pretty much set them back to turn 1. So there's very little chance that they can come back from this, especially when you've got a triple strike 30k on board and they've got very little way apart from their leader of dealing with it. We've then got triple Joyful Strike Goku Black Rose. Probably need 4 on this, to be totally honest. We just don't have a 4th as of yet. 3 works just as well, you just need to see it. So we have put in a way of searching this guy out. This one has double strike. When you play this card, if your leader card is Zamasu or Goku Black, inflict 2 damage to your life, and if you do so, choose up to 6 of your energy and switch them to active mode. So the idea is you need 4 life left when you make this play. You play 6 for this guy, take 2, restand all 6, then take 1 life, put it as your 7th, play 7, evolve straight into that, reset your opponent back to turn 1. We've got 2 Brothers of Terror Bergamo. This can probably be cut, so I am considering cutting 2 more cards because I want to put in as an additional win con. You do want to get draw cards, you want to see your cards as soon as you can, so I am thinking about putting in Scientist Fu in this build, and this will probably be the first one that makes way. Obviously the issue with this is you want to make sure your consistency of Universe 9 in this deck are as high as possible so that you don't whiff your Universe 9 Supreme Cairo, so you've got to be very careful on that. We've then got 4 Trio Danger Bergamo. This is obviously the lock card that stops your opponent's battle cards attacking anything bar this guy. We've then got 4 Trio Danger Basils. I'll shuffle these over a little bit. Again, very important because you want to be hitting your Universe 9s off of your Rio. Triple Universe 9 Striker Hop. 4 Universe 9 Striker Comfrey. This card is very powerful. If you have like all 4 of these in hand and let's say a Cairo, you can go pay 3, go for him, and then him into him, him into him, him into him, him into him. So off of 3, you've ramped up your energy to hopefully 5 by this turn, and you've got 5 cards on board, all from 3. And then we also play the, we play 4 Supreme Cairo. This card is incredibly powerful, so when you play this card, look at 2 cards from the top of your deck, choose any number of Universe 9 among them, and add them to your energy. In rest mode, then shuffle your deck. So the whole idea is you want to maximise getting 2 Universe 9 off of this to ramp up your energy as quickly as you can, which is why you can pull off the Goku Rose reset turn 4. And then to go off with that, we also play 4 of the Universe 9 Striker Hispos, or Hyssop, whatever it's called. This is just your blocker that you get to play for free if there's another Universe 9 in play in your battle area. So this is a nice one. Like, again, you can fill off your board. Turn 3, maximum potential, you can go 5 cards plus 4 of these. That's maximum potential. You have to have loads in your hand, of course. But you've got a blocker to protect your turn while you're stalling, getting into these guys. We've then, of course, got 4 Trio Danger Lavender. Again, when you've got another Universe 9, I believe it is, another Trio Danger in play, you pop a card when it attacks. That's very important. We've got 3 Universe 9 Striker Organo. This is basically, you play this card, you reveal 1 Universe 9 from your hand, place it at the bottom of your deck, and draw 2. So again, that can help you get into your Goku Blacks. 4 Universe 9 Striker Roselle. Again, very, very important to search out your Supreme Kais for your boosts. And then we play 4 Boost Attack Piccolo. Now the best thing about this is it's searchable because it's a god. And the reason that's very, very important is because we play 4 Universe 10 Supreme Kai Gowasu. This searches out your... unless I've read this wrong, but because it's got God in its special trait, this can search out your Boost Attack Piccolo. Even if it doesn't, you still play Boost Attack Piccolo because you want that plus and the draw. It can search out any of your black Goku Blacks, and it can also search out your 3-drop other Supreme Kai of Ro. Very, very important because you want to be getting this guy as soon as you can turn 2, because obviously with the Goku Black Goku Black leader effect, you have 1 energy. Ideally you want to play Gowasu or you play Roselle, get your searches off. Turn 2, you play your energy down as normal, then you take a life, put that down as Goku Black, play 3, do that, and straight away on your turn 2 you've ramped up to hopefully 5 energy. Then your turn 3, you play a 6th energy. Do whatever you need to do with those 6 energies, protect yourself, whatnot. And then turn 4, you play your 7th energy. You play 6 energy, go into your Goku Black, restand 6, take 2 life. Hopefully by this time you can awaken, so you get to draw an additional 2. And then you take another life if you have to put your Goku or your general life down to 2, which means your leader has double strike and 20k. You then evolve into your Goku Rose 8-drop. Rip your opponent's energy out of their way. You're attacking with a triple striker, a double striker, and then anything else you've built up on your board. So, as I tidy this up, I'll quickly show you physically the steps of getting into that kind of play. Now, zoom out as best as I can so you can kind of see. So we've got Goku Black, he's unawakened, we've got 8 life, whatnot. I'm just going to put, I'm not going to put, I'm just going to put 8 life down just so we can see them so they don't affect the combo too much. So 4 there, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me try and bring this up a little bit for you because this is not going to be helpful. As you can see, I've got a lot going on here. Right, so we've got our 8 life. We start our turn with 6 cards. Now, out of these 6 cards, as long as you've got, you know, one of those, even one of those is helpful. But you ideally want one of those in your hand. You want, where are they? One of those and one of those. And the whole idea is that during turn 1 you've played an energy, doesn't matter what energy it is. If you tap it, you get a search out, whatever. Any of your deck things kind of play your abilities that way. Turn 2, you play another energy, you take a life with your Goku Black if you haven't taken any damage already. You play all 3 of these for your Ro. Ro then mills the top 2. Now, ideally, these need to be Universe 9s, which obviously I haven't shuffled the deck, so you're saying that they are Universe 9s. That gives you 5 energies. You pass your turn. Again, you're hoping, you know, I'm assuming your opponent will be attacking you now because the best way to stop this is to rinse you down. You've got your 5 energy there. You then draw for your turn or whatnot. Play another energy. You're on 6 already. You tap all 6 of these energy. Bring this guy here out. You take 2 life straight away, add them to your hand. You then get to untap all 6 of these. Use Goku Black's ability to put another life down. You've got 7 in stand. You activate all 7 of those. Overlay or go on top, evolve into your Goku Black Rose. Rip your opponent's board energies back down to 0. Draw 2 off of awakening your Goku. Now obviously at this point, like I said, if you've taken damage from your opponent, which 9 times out of 10 you will be, that then means your Goku Black is going to be on double strike with 20k, and you've got a triple strike there. Now, if you've been chipping away at your opponent, they're going to really, really struggle to deal with 5 here with no energy in play. So unless they've got blockers on board, that's where they're really going to struggle. It wasn't the best example, but you can kind of see where I'm going with it. It's very, very powerful and very, very fun. Obviously, the issue with it is it can brick or slow down or not be as consistent. Like if you don't mill 2 Universe 9s off of your Rio, you're in a little bit of trouble. But there is a lot of time to stall with this deck as well. So you can build up to eventually what you need. Anyway, I hope it's given a couple of ideas. Like I said, it's very, very fun to play. I thoroughly enjoyed it. But thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share. And until next time, guys, as always, happy battling.